Hark, and lend thine ears to a tale not writ in common books. It is a chronicle of the modern age, yet it speaks of mysteries as old as the stars. They are phantoms of the sky, unseen, unheard, the great secret of our time. This manuscript seeks to pull back the veil, to illuminate the truth of these sky-born nights. This is the power we speak of, a revolution not of swords but of shadows. The story we are about to unfold is different, a quiet story, a story of ghosts. Let us begin the unseen chronicles. Long before their shapes were known, their presence was felt. A chill wind on a summer's day. Strange tales surfaced from distant lands. Sentinels staring into empty skies, warning instruments silent, yet a presence was felt. These were the first whispers of the winged phantoms. Men spoke of them in taverns and barracks, sky ghosts, silent terrors, myths to frighten new recruits. But the wisest commanders knew better. Something new was stirring. These were not dragons of fire and scale, but wielders of the power of absence, present yet unnoticed. Imagine a hawk that casts no shadow, a wolf that leaves no tracks. This was the new threat, a foe that could be anywhere at any time, watching, learning, unseen. The old ways of war were suddenly obsolete. Watchtowers, patrols, scryers, all rendered blind. It was as if a great fog had descended, navigable only by the enemy. How do you fight an enemy you cannot see? How do you defend against a strike from nowhere? The balance of power teetered. A new age was dawning, the age of stealth, an era defined not by the clash of steel but by the silent passage of ghosts. The great kingdoms began their own quests, seeking mastery of invisibility. The greatest minds and artisans worked in secret, hidden from the world. They sought to understand the strange new physics of light and sound. They were the new alchemists, turning solid matter into empty air. The race was on, not for land or gold, but for the mastery of the unseen. The pursuit was far more difficult and far more dangerous than any before. The world would never be the same. The whispers became a storm. The phantoms would soon reveal themselves, and the age of shadows had truly begun. Us. The forging of the shadow drakes was a craft of immense complexity. Not the work of a blacksmith, but of artisans weaving carbon and glass, shaping metals with diamond precision. Every angle, every surface was designed to deceive the enemy's gaze, sharp planes like a black diamond, a cloak of sorcerous materials that drank the light. Its engine whispered, its presence vanished into the night. The shadow drake was born, a myth in the making. The reign of the unseen had begun. The world would never be the same. The sorcery of invisibility cloaks these winged knights, a subtle art, not mere illusion, but mastery of unseen forces. Their armor deflects radar's gaze, angled surfaces sending questions elsewhere. A second layer absorbs what remains, trapping radar waves and turning them to faint heat. Even the beast's breath is cooled, its fire hidden, engines buried deep for silence. The result, a ghost in the sky, legendary, unseen and unmatched. The first shadow drake to prove its mettle was the Nighthawk F-117, a shard of obsidian given wings. Its first true test came in a distant desert, a kingdom guarded by a web of scrying radars. To fly into this web was certain doom for any ordinary knight of the air. But the Nighthawk was no ordinary knight. On the first night of war, a squadron took to the skies, not with a roar but a faint, ominous hum. They slipped into the heart of the enemy's lair, unseen by the most formidable defences. The Nighthawk struck first, hitting command bunkers and communication towers with precision. The enemy was thrown into chaos, attacked by ghosts. When the sun rose, the world learned of the Nighthawk's success. A new kind of warfare had been unveiled, stealth and precision. The Nighthawk was no longer just a machine, it was a hero. It had proven the sorcery of invisibility was real. Its legend would be told for generations. After the Nighthawk, artisans sought a greater champion, a true warrior of the skies. The result? The Raptor, the Ghost Eagle, F-22, a hunter cloaked in nothingness. Sleek, powerful, a blend of sharp angles and bird-like grace, it possessed spells of deflection and absorption, plus unmatched speed and agility. It could outmaneuver any foe, remaining invisible to enemy senses. The sky became its hunting ground. In war games, squadrons of older fighters would be eliminated by a foe they never saw. The Raptor's power created a new kind of peace, one born of overwhelming strength. Adversaries knew to challenge the Ghost Eagle was folly. The Raptor became a silent sentinel, its reputation a deterrent. It rarely had to fight, its legend was enough. The invisible hunter ruled the skies. It was a king through the promise of swift, unseen retribution. The age of the Ghost Eagle had begun. As technology advanced, a new Shadow Drake was conceived, the Spirit Lancer, the B-2 Spirit. Not shaped like a diamond or falcon, but a sweeping wing, a flying boomerang of charcoal black. Its quest, endurance and stealth, able to cross oceans and continents unseen. Refueled in mid-air, it could fly for days, passing over nations without a trace. It was the embodiment of global reach, a symbol that no corner of the earth was beyond its grasp. Its missions are legend lone Spirit Lancers, flying for 30 hours, striking targets across the planet, then returning home unseen. The crew, just 2 nights, guided their immense steed through darkness, isolated and invisible. The Spirit Lancer is the pinnacle of stealth, a weapon of immense strategic importance. Its purpose, not just to fight wars, but to prevent them, the ultimate trump card. Its existence a chilling message to any challenger. The Ballad of the Spirit Lancer is a song of long, lonely nights and silent passage. A flying monument to the power of being unseen, its legend endures. The chronicles of the Shadow Drakes continue. In secret hangars, artisans dream up new shapes, brew new potions for even quieter, more invisible creations. They craft smaller drakes, no bigger than a hawk, that can spy without a pilot. The saga is far from over. The quest for ultimate stealth continues. What future tales will be told? Will sky phantoms one day patrol the black oceans between the stars? Technology born of conflict may find new purpose in peace. Perhaps stealth will let us observe the natural world without disturbing it. A tool for understanding, not war. The legends of the Nighthawk, Raptor and Spirit Lancer endure. They are our modern dragons, creatures of power shrouded in mystery. Their stories remind us of our ingenuity and our capacity for terrible beauty. The frontier of discovery is endless. New secrets await in sky and sea. For now, they remain hidden warriors, silent guardians of our age. When you look up at the night sky, wonder what might be passing overhead. A shadow drake on patrol, a ghost on the wing. The sky's greatest stories are the ones never seen.